the drama here between TMez and Cannon McIntosh. If you guys didn't watch it, the B main, they're both running 6th and 7th, which top 7 advance straight to the A main, right? So last corner, Cannon McIntosh, TMez are running 6. 6 was TMez, 7 was McIntosh. They're both locked in, ready to make the A main. And Cannon McIntosh throws a slider on the last turn, ends up sliding right into TMez. TMez goes over. He gets eliminated. Cannon McIntosh ends up sneaking in. And then I think it was Briggs Danner that stole the last spot because TMez was upside down.
Hey everybody, this is Thomas from the Dega Boys channel reminding you to hit the like button if you're enjoying what you're watching. If you want to see more great content like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon as well to be notified of any future videos coming out. Thanks for watching, now back to the video.
And TMez gets out, throws his end, he has a little end wrench in his car and tighten his belts. He throws it at an official, starts screaming and yelling at him. They put out the fire. They end up escorting him out of the building. And in his post-race interview, walking off the track, he's like, or says, "Oh, I'm racing for a transfer spot, whatever. That's the Chili Bowl." And then the announcer's like, "You know who that was?" And he's like, "I have no idea who that was." And they're like, "Oh, it's Cannon McIntosh." He's like, "Oh, can't drive Cannon McIntosh." And of course, that's who it was. And at this point, the entire building turned on McIntosh. It was the craziest thing. It was like a light switch went off on everybody's mind there, and everybody started cheering for TMez. He gets ejected and thrown out of the building with his anger. I guess they end up working it out later, but yeah. So, and then the main event when they're rolling off for the starting grid, the whole arena absolutely booed to the top of their lungs, like it's extremely loud when McIntosh gets introduced at the driver intros. It was the best moment ever. And so, like low key, I was pulling for McIntosh. I knew he started deep, but I just wanted to see him do something to make everybody there mad. Mike, I guess my thought on this, and I kind of want to get your thought on it too. It's the Chili Bowl, right? I mean, there was 380 something guys show up. We run through the alphabet soups. Both these guys get in a situation at the very end. To put this in perspective, these cars don't have mirrors. They don't have spotters. Like, this is the most purest form of racing there is. They don't know what position they're in. They know they got to get top 7 in advance to the A main. They don't know if they're running 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. They don't know. They're just trying to get every position they can. McIntosh throws a slider, wipes out TMez. Just an unfortunate deal. You can't be mad at either of them. What's your thoughts on this whole deal?
I think it's another great point for us to talk about. So I think it's great. I think it's awesome. There should have been more of that. What was that? Look, I think so this organizer of the Chili Bowl came out with a statement saying look, if you want to fight, we're going to do it on the track for everybody to watch. We're going to close off the gates. It's going to be 1v1 until somebody hits the ground. Once somebody hits the ground, all right, we'll break it up. But, we didn't get that, which is kind of a shame. But besides the point, I think we were pretty close with that. But they escorted him out the bowl. The potential. Just the potential.
I love it. I just love it, man. I like the hills in racing, and TMez has got a big following. Everybody loved him in the building. They wanted TMez to make the main event, and it's racing, man. It's racing. All week long, everybody that would have issues, they'd get out and they wouldn't be really super mad. They're just like, this is a Chili Bowl, man. Like this, it's gonna happen. I mean, you're either going to be the hammer or you're going to be the nail. And unfortunately, in that situation, TMez was the nail. And you can't be mad at him the way you reacted. I think anybody in that situation, literally 100 feet from Chili Bowl A main Saturday night, is going to be that disappointed and be that mad. I don't think he overreacted. I think maybe the officials might have overreacted there a little bit with the whole situation.
Yeah, right.
They did work it out. They let him back in the building, and it worked out in the end. And then you can't blame Cannon McIntosh either, man. Like, he doesn't know if he's in 7th place, which they told him after that he was in 7th when he made the slider, and he was like, well, that makes me look like an idiot, but what am I, how do I know that I'm not an 8th? I thought I was an 8th. So you got to throw a slider. You're there to win the dang Chili Bowl, and if you got, the only way to win is you got to be in it. So I don't think you put any blame on anybody. I think it's just great entertainment, great action. I know Cannon McIntosh has been getting ripped and reamed all throughout the internet over the last few days. I mean, it's hilarious reading what these people think. But the thing that I'll leave you with is TMez's biggest bold statement, and he has literally made episodes on YouTube. You can go look at his montages. What is his motto? Slide or die. Unfortunately, he got slid, and his car was killed. So you can't be mad about it. I mean, it's a Chili Bowl, man, and it was just great entertainment for us on watching.
It was
great, something for us to talk about here on a Tuesday.
That's right. That's right.